Welcome to Mask Off with me, Kelly Gale. This is a podcast where I have deep, authentic conversations with friends and people who inspire me. Today's guest is a dear friend of mine who has been a Hollywood actor for almost 2 decades, and he's now just finished directing his first feature film. Today's guest is Hernandez. And what's something that society is getting completely wrong right now?
We're focused on the wrong things. I could probably dive into this one. Mm-hmm. Technology, here's a good one, AI, right? Mm-hmm. So AI is free, right? People can use ChatGPT and create videos and do all kinds of cool shit from it and whatever. You can engage with AI, it's free. It's not free, you're the product. You're teaching these companies, you're modeling, you're teaching the AI how to work.
Thank you.
So basically, you're working for these companies, and you're not getting paid for it. We don't understand what we're giving up by using the things that feel innocent.
So what are we giving up?
All of our information, all of our data, your IP address is attached to you when you shop, what you are, they build databases on you, it's all kinds of shit.
What things do we need to be afraid of, do you feel? With giving up all of our data, if we're all doing it.
Privacy is dead.
Yeah.
And it's not that engaging in these things is inherently bad. It's, do you trust the guys running the companies to be good or to do good for society? And the answer is no. If you think about how algorithms work, they're willing to sort of shred democracy because of more engagement.
Yeah.
It's about engagement. It doesn't matter how you feel or what you're feeling. Yeah. It's just turn on, be on, stay on. So they do that at the cost of people's happiness. And you see that with depression, with kids, and how fractured society is. Yeah. So yeah, that's what
I really feel is that we're all getting more and more divided, and people are getting more and more extreme in their opinions.
Yeah, totally.
So we're always everyone's in their corner of the algorithm. And then it's people are.
But that's not by accident. Do you see what I'm saying? That's where I'm dude. I'm very cautious about it.
Do you read the news?
I do read a lot. Yeah, I read a lot more.
Because honestly, the news is the same thing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it makes you. Especially with Joel. Joel will have periods where he doesn't look at the news.
Oh yeah, I do the same thing.
And it's the best.
You have to detox it.
It's the best.
You got to turn it off.
It's the best time ever. He's less anxious and kinder, and it's a huge thing for us. It's for me, it's social media. If I stay off of social media and he doesn't read the news,
everybody's good.
Everyone's good.
Yeah.
So isn't that crazy? And then we have big debates over, what's the balance of how informed do we really need to stay? Because if we're reading the news every day, okay, for what? Because because we want to stay informed. Okay, are you gonna do anything about all the things that you're reading in the news? Are you gonna take action, or are you just gonna be angry? Because if everyone just reads the news and is angry, then we're just walking around. Everyone's with each other and everyone's angry, and then we're just creating more harm and
division,
and anger and stuff in the world, versus if we just kind of.
But for me, I feel I can't be completely apolitical. It's the stuff that I see happening in the U.S. right now is it's un-American.
Joel just set a new thing that he's trying out, so no news, and he's oh my God, I feel so good. We haven't had an argument in I don't know how long.
Yeah.
And he said, but I still want to be informed. So maybe once I start going back to the news, maybe it's a once a week update. How would you feel about a once a week?
Yeah, no, I definitely read, see what's happening. Obviously talk to a lot of people about what's happening, and then I just got to turn it off and go to the garden.
Are you able to turn it off though, or do you walk around still feeling
No, I think I can turn it off. I have to. Sometimes it's just too much. It's it's depressing. You know what I mean?
It's very overwhelming. Whether it's, for me, I get very affected about when animals are being hurt. That's my thing. Yeah. And there's a lot of, really evil things going on with animals being hurt and tortured. And we euthanized just in California I think it's like millions of dogs a year.
It's so
just,
sad. Yeah.
Just in California. So just my point is there's so many things that we should care about.
Yeah.
But like, it's only in the past however many years that we have had access to news like this constantly 24/7.
Yeah, it's not healthy.
I mean,
it's not
we have
healthy.
to find
There's got to be a balance.
There
There's
has
got to
to
be a balance. I think you have to stay informed because otherwise you're going to be manipulated in some way. So you can't turn it off, but also there are moments where you have to step away from it and like make sure that you're maintaining sanity. You know?
What do you think a healthy masculinity looks like?
I think it has to do with having a good relationship, or at least being exposed to women. You know, it's funny. So we had 3-bedroom house. So my parents, my brothers were in a room, and I was in a room with my sister. I had to like be with her, you know, and there was no way around it. And I think that proximity, something about that proximity, really allowed me to have a kind of empathy for the female experience, you know, and to see what they go through and the kind of shit that they have to deal with, and like without like being sort of like oddly gross, but like I remember when I was young and I was like, oh shit, my sister's having her period, you know, like I remember seeing that and knowing that it was a thing, and just, I don't know, just the idea that you understand that they're going through some shit that you otherwise wouldn't know and you don't have to go through and you'll never understand.
Yeah.
But I think there's something to the proximity of of women, or whether it's a sister or cousin or mother or whatever, that you have a strong relationship with that shows you kind of the other side of things. Because if you were just constantly surrounded by men, you'd be a fucking maniac. Like you can't let boys only be with boys. They need to be around girls. I think it like tempers the madness.
What do you think is something that men misunderstand about women, or women misunderstand about men?
Probably like what they think the other sex likes. You know?
What do you think women like?
Well, I don't know, but I just know like men are always like, yeah, I got fucking jacked and I go to the gym and I'm doing steroids and I'm drinking. Like, women don't give a shit about that. Like other dudes are like, yeah, dude.
Yeah, I know.
Your pecs are looking sweet, bro. You know what I mean? Like it's more for men than anything. And like even cars and shit like that, you know, I think those could be signals where it's like, all right, this guy's doing all right. But I feel like men care more about that.
Care about cars.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I think they think the wrong things attract the other sex. You know?
And what do women misunderstand about men?
I don't know. I feel like men are kind of easy to understand.
You know what I think's funny? I think it's funny that I feel like female writers know how to write men, but a lot of male writers fail to write good female characters. I think
what men don't get about women is they're way smarter than they think.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, I was watching the thing with you and Joel, and it's like, I can't lie for shit. You know, like I can't get away with anything. Women know, like they're just like, you know, I'm clever. I really pulled the sheet over this. It's just like, men are not as clever as they think they are.
How long have you and Daniella been together?
Hi, sweetie. I don't know. Like, actually, don't put me on the spot, dude.
How many years?
Well, we were dating for a number of years, and then we were together. So I don't know when.
A long time,
like a long time. Yes.
More than like 20.
Yeah,
15,
forever.
20 years?
Yeah, my whole life, basically.
Your whole life. So what's the secret to a long and happy?
I think being able to laugh. And have fun. Like, because if you can laugh, you're not pissed off, you're not harboring things, you're not scared of things, you're not hiding things, you know, you're just, because like if this is gonna last forever, it's gonna be a long time to be pissed off.
So you would say that you guys are like best friends?
Yeah.
Like that's important.
Yeah, I think so.
But like what else? I mean, you guys have been together for so long.
When you choose a partner, don't be with the person you imagine them to be. You have to accept them for who they are. And they can grow and change and evolve, and that's great. But I think a lot of people get in a relationship and they're like, I can fix this person, or I can make this
Yeah.
right. And sometimes that can work. But I think a lot of times if you're being with an idea of somebody as opposed to the person, that's gonna be a problem. And the one thing, like I was really honest about who I was and kind of my life experiences and all that. And I think she was too. And so that was, like everything was, we were kind of like on even ground, you know, when we first started sort of dating. Like we knew where we stood on things. So, yeah, I don't know if that.
Did you guys ever go to therapy or anything like that?
No,
Oh
I
my
told you,
God.
like
You're
therapy.
so
I
lucky.
tried to go to therapy one time when I was dealing with
Yeah.
all my anxiety, and she actually suggested I do it. And it was the weirdest experience. I'm like, and then everything went bad, and then my life was terrible. And she's like, all right, time's up. See you next Tuesday. And I was like, hold on, bitch. I got a lot of shit to say. You know what I mean? Like it was so, it was terrible. I was like, this ain't for me.
Not a fan of therapy.
No, I hate therapy. I hate therapy.
Oh my God.
If we got a hard out, you don't really give a shit about me. Like if I'm in the middle, like I'm about to like spill some shit, and you're like, time's up. You don't give a shit. So you're just here for the check. Fuck you, man. I don't want to talk to you. Piss me off.
So you prefer to, do you talk it out with friends?
No, I told you. I like
just bottle it
it's
all
like
up?
you bottle it up,
Jay,
and then like her, you know, maybe it someday.
No,
it comes
you
out.
call me.
Yeah, I'll call
You call
Kelly.
me. We talk.
Yeah, exactly.
Aw, Jay.
I tried. I gave it a shot. It was like an honest effort. I don't know. For some people, it works. And maybe it was like the right person.
Listen, I think it's about
Yeah.
finding a good therapist, because I've tried several that are not good, and that's like that can be more damaging.
Yeah,
than
it was like trauma. It was like, you know, I was triggered, you know,
Yeah.
for lack of a
Both
better
Joel
word.
and I have had therapists, like, because we have the most amazing couples therapist.
Yeah.
But every time we try to hire like our own personal therapist,
Individual one?
they're always like, oh, you should break up.
He's no good for you,
He's no
Kelly.
good for
Wait,
you.
hold on. You're supposed to be making this work.
Exactly. So I think you can really end up with shitty therapists.
Yeah,
too.
maybe I just got a bad apple.
You did. Since you've done a lot of characters and stuff that are pretty strong, do you feel like you have to live up to, do you feel like there's an image that you have to live up to? Or do you feel like
I don't think so. I think
do you feel like people think that you're a certain person?
Yeah.
Like they have an image of you,
Yeah.
or an idea or an assumption,
I
and do you
think-
feel like you need to like be that person?
I sort of do in a way. You know, talking about mask on,
Yeah.
mask off. I think everyone thinks I'm really nice, like a really nice guy.
But you're just awful.
But I'm just a fucking horrible, terrible, like ego-driven maniac. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No, that's not true. I think there's kind of a version of that is true. But I do feel when I interact with people that I suppose I do have a version of a mask I put on, because you know, it's if it's somebody who's genuinely a fan and has seen stuff that they like me in or whatever, I feel like I kind of owe it to them to like shake their hand, take a picture, smile, say hi, whatever. So it's like, it is kind of a presentation, but it's also second nature to me. So it's like, it doesn't feel like I'm putting on a mask, although I guess I'm probably doing some version of that.
So what is the difference between like masked Jay and regular unmasked Jay?
I think for the most part, what you see is what you get. I think what people don't see is that, at least this was how it used to be. If I felt like crossed in a certain way, there's definitely another side of me. Like,
We saw him at Burning Man for a second there.
you may have. Oh, not even close. Like, there's definitely a version of me.
You did not want to repark that RV.
Oh no, I was like, no, fuck that. I'm not moving this shit. I was like,
I'm gonna go inside.
why was
You
I so
boys-
angry? I don't remember.
No,
why I
you were
was so
angry because you had an issue with your RV. Remember?
Oh, yeah,
And it was
yeah.
like if you had to move it again, maybe
Oh,
it was
yes.
gonna break
No,
down.
that was-
And Joe was like, "Sorry, man, you're gonna have to move your
I was
RV
like,
again.
Because like apparently with diesel engines, and this is, by the way, this is happening because I wasn't supposed to take it to Burning Man. I was supposed to learn how you drive this thing. And apparently with diesel engines, there's like a particulate filter that needs to like be cleaned. And if you idle it, the car can potentially just stop working. The computer would just
Isn't
shut
that
it
what
off.
happened?
It didn't, it like
almost
it
happened.
got to the very, like to the precipice where like,
While you were running on no sleep.
and they would have had to tow the thing out of the desert whenever the hell that would happen. You know, like who's coming to tow some truck, RV out of the middle of the desert?
That's the Burning Man magic. You know? I was
you
like,
don't
it's
get the
gonna be
burn you
fine.
want, you get the burn you need, right? I guess I needed that burn.
You did need that burn.
Yeah.
When do you feel the most insecure?
Maybe during a premiere.
Really?
Yeah, maybe.
Like a red carpet?
No, when the performance is about to happen.
Oh, wait.
Maybe.
Like
Yeah.
when you're watching yourself?
Yeah,
on
I don't
big-
like watching myself. Yeah, I don't like watching myself.
Why not?
I don't know. I hate it. Like everything.
Like not even once? You don't like to see the work that you've done once?
No, I was there. I witnessed it. I saw my brilliance on set. I knew it was really good then. I don't need to revisit
So
it.
do you just like walk the carpet and leave?
It was funny story. I think it was like, what movie was it? I don't remember. But my agent at the time, I was like, dude, this was early in the career. I was like, hey, can we skip the red carpet thing? And he's like, this is your movie. Like, you're the guy. Like, this is your movie. You can't skip the red carpet. I'm like, are you sure? Like, I did not want to do the red carpet. It was like like taking pictures and being like, in front of the cameras and talking about myself and blah, blah, blah. I feel like I'm better at or being a character than being myself.
I feel like most actors feel like that.
Yeah. Being myself is like more uncomfortable.
Yeah.
And revisiting like some choices or work I did is like, because you're always going to be critical, you know?
Yeah.
So I think, that's probably one of the moments where I guess I'm more insecure than not.
Are you more introverted or extroverted?
I don't even know. I mean, there's definitely qualities where I would probably qualify as an introvert, but I'm also like...
How do you get energy? By being with people or being by yourself or with just one person at home?
It's both. Like,
really?
Being by myself is one of the best things like I can do in my day. Like, I love being alone.
Yeah, same.
I always have. I like being. I'm like really good company when I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean by that?
Totally.
Like, it's like I can entertain
my
myself. I
favorite
can
too.
laugh. I
Yeah.
can like chill the fuck out. Like, I like.
Are you
being,
afraid to sit with your thoughts, or do you have to like pick up your phone?
No, I'm
When you're
okay.
alone?
Yeah,
You're okay?
I used to. This is like growth.
Yeah.
Growth has happened. You were part of it. But it was not always like that. Like definitely there were times where I could not, like in my teens and early 20s, I could not be alone. For the weekend, at night, I was like, I had to go out, I had to party, I had to be with friends, I had to be with a crowd. And I would be like on after it, you know what I'm saying? Because when I was alone, it was just like, I didn't like it. Did not like it.
How do you deal with fear?
Fear, how do I deal with fear? I used to be more, you hit it head on.
Yeah.
And then when it came to like personal stuff, that's the only stuff that was hard to sort of confront or access. But anything else, I'm pretty good at dealing with shit. Like,
would you say that you're like a scared? Do you feel a lot of fear? No, you don't. You just go for things.
yeah.
That's so nice.
Good example. I was when I decided to direct that feature. Everybody was like, "Oh my God, you gotta be like, are you gonna be like? Is it gonna be okay? You good? You're not scared?" And I'd be like, "No, I'm not scared. Really? Why not?" And it was. I got asked that by so many people. I was like, "Shit. Maybe I should be scared. Maybe I'm supposed to be scared. If I'm not scared, am I doing it right?"
Are there certain things though that you are scared about or scared of?
Like, I'm scared of nothing. Like, if there's a pack of wild fucking hounds out there, I'm like, let's do it.
Really?
I'm gonna catch one. I'm gonna get that little fucker.
What about jumping out of an airplane?
I would do that.
You do that?
I do that. Like,
Swim with sharks?
Swim with sharks. I literally have, because I've been surfing and they've been around.
So are you afraid of your own mind?
Yes.
You are.
Yes.
You're afraid of.
I think that's a good insight. I think that's a very astute observation, Kelly. Yeah.
What about what's in your mind that you're afraid of?
I mean, I don't want to change the tone of the conversation, but there's definitely some darkness in there. You know what I mean? And
Don't you think that going through, like, you have to kind of like feel it to make peace with it and release it?
I feel like, there was a kind of, it's interesting because I think the things that were sort of like dark or negative that were in my head allowed me to get through a lot of like dark shit. You know what I'm saying? And so in a certain way, it was helpful for a certain period of my life.
Yeah.
And then it was not helpful and I don't need it, right? So I kind of like just have to let it go. I don't want to go there ever.
But do you remember how afraid you were before like Malibu gathering thing? You were so scared.
Yeah, but not really.
You weren't?
You
were pretty scared. You were dodging all my calls and then...
It's like, I'm scared of like here, I'm not scared of anything external.
But then that turned into be such a positive thing for you.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I think when wasn't that one of your top like highlights of your year?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, because to be open in that way. And I told you, I was like, dude, this is like not,
I think facing our fears are important. Yeah. I think facing our fears are important because you're saying you're very fearless. For me, I have a lot of fear with like everything.
Yeah.
With most things, but I'm just very brave. So I have more.
That makes sense.
I have more.
You're like,
I have like a lot of courage.
The courage to confront it, even though it scares the shit out of you.
And I'm like very scared. I'll be like, before doing all the things that I'm doing, like jumping out of an airplane or swimming with sharks or whatever it is, starting a podcast, I'm always like, this is what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah. It doesn't like,
this is going to kill me.
Yeah, it doesn't, like, none of that stuff scares me.
But don't you think the things that you do, like what else would you say? It's just your mind? Your mind scares you?
I honestly think that's it. Like,
I feel
that's
like you should confront your mind.
Hell no!
I feel like you should confront your mind.
It's dark place, Kelly.
My point was, for me, when I set a New Year's resolution in 2022, I think it was, that I was going to overcome my fears.
Yeah.
Because actually...
What were your fears?
Okay, two of them I can say.
Sharks?
Two of them I can say, and one of them has to be beeped out. I was jumping out of an airplane.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm never doing that. I'm so scared of it.
Yeah.
It was swimming with sharks. That was the other one. And the third was...
Yeah.
But my point being, when I did all those things by like February that year, like I did them all right away. Those three things, I was like, I'm going to do them all. And at the end...
What drove you to, like, what was it, honestly? Like, you're like, oh, these are the scariest things that I confront.
I was so...
Why all at once, basically,
I was
in
so
that moment?
tired of feeling so scared. And I felt that my fear was holding me back from doing things and achieving things and feeling happy and feeling at peace. I felt like I felt this resistance that I still feel, which is why I'm doing, more of this stuff. I don't feel healed yet.
You're getting there.
I'm getting there. But I felt like fear was really holding me back. So I decided I'm going to overcome my fears this year. What are the 3 worst things I can think of? And then I did all those. And then it was a real eye-opener for me that later, at the end of that year, we always on New Year's Eve have a big reflection over the year that's been. And we talk about what are the 3 best things that happened this year. And for me, the 3 best things that happened
the things you were the most afraid of. Yeah.
Those were my highlight moments of the year.
Yeah.
So for me, that was such an eye-opener where after that, I've felt the fear and then been like, I'm going to do it anyway.
You also overcame them. So you're like, all right, I know how to, sort of like pass that that barrier, right? You know how to get past it. You've seen it.
But also I was like, all those things that I thought I knew were not true.
Right.
And by challenging my own beliefs and challenging my fears, I then got to find this completely new perspective. And so if I was wrong about these things that I thought my whole life that I knew, then what else could I be wrong about? Yeah. So maybe you don't have to be afraid of your own mind. Do you still make new friends these days, or do you feel like you have your?
I'm definitely open to like new friends. I don't think this idea that, no new friends, or
Yeah.
whatever, it's
Yeah.
like, I have people that I've known for a very long time in my life, and I'm thankful for those relationships. But life is, life is long, life's
Yeah.
a journey, and you need help along the way, and you can be of help along the way to other people, and why be closed off to that? So there's definitely people that, I'm sure I don't know now that will be kind of with me to the end. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Which is like kind of nice to think about.
Do you
like,
look for something specific, or do you just go by feeling?
I mean, it's definitely like an intuitive part of it, but I think I just like interesting people,
Yeah.
whether it's from an artistic or intellectual standpoint, I'm just, I guess I'm open. I guess I'm more open than I used to be.
Would you say that have you had falling outs with friends, or yeah?
Yeah, people that decided to stay on the drugs and alcohol and all that kind of stuff. I'll be, some of those people, it was just not healthy to be around, and then also I just like, I've grown as a person. And you kind of like can evolve out of a relationship, right?
Yeah.
Just because you've known somebody for a long time doesn't mean that it's going to like make sense for you to put the effort in to maintain that relationship.
It's difficult if you grow and your friends don't, and they also don't kind of support your growth. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
I've had friends like that, where not only are we not growing in we're not on the same path, but also they kind of look at you they want you to like be what you were before.
Yeah.
In a sense.
Yeah. Or there's some kind of jealousy or something, because of the ascension. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, oh, she's successful. She's doing this, that, or the other. Why don't I have some of that? Yeah.
Did you ever feel like competitiveness or stuff with work with other actors?
Not really.
No.
No. Just like, I was like, what comes my way will come my way. And it doesn't.
I think you have a really good perspective on work and Hollywood.
Yeah, I think I would have like gone kind of like crazy in the way, like just with insecurity, if I didn't have that perspective, because there's been ebbs and flows for sure. Like really busy or no money or whatever. And I'm just like,
What would you say is your favorite project that you ever did?
That's hard because there's like reasons why this one's special, that one's special.
If you had to pick one.
I mean, it could be, I mean, I will say from Suicide Squad, I had more, generally it's like maybe you'll take like one friend away, like one real friend from a project, but on Squad, it was like Joel and Margot and Jai and, it's just like even David, we just like, I still talk to, they're still my homies to this day. I mean, I'm literally at one of their houses, So yeah, I think Squad was maybe that, but it was also like when I was young and I did this movie called The Rookie in Austin, Texas. It's a baseball movie, Dennis Quaid, and that was such like an amazing experience. I was playing baseball. I was getting paid I was making a movie in Hollywood for a studio. I was playing baseball. Like I'd wake up and go to practice. I met these like really wonderful people and made some really good friends. And it was kind of one of the first experiences for me like that. So like, kind of leaving and building a family in a very short amount of time. So I don't know, they're all kind of special for their own reasons, I guess is what I'm saying. Yeah. Tell
me about the movie that you just directed.
Well, it was, it's funny because the script was sent to me. I read it and I had opinions, right? I was like, it needs some work. And it was essentially like a sort of YA thriller, I guess you can say. Creature feature, there's like a monster element. And I was like, let me take this meeting and see how it goes with the producers. I kind of like pitched them the version of the movie that I thought would work, would be better. And by the end of the conversation, they started using the word "we" in describing like what's next when we do this.
Oh.
Yeah, and I was like, I remember getting off the Zoom, I closed the computer, and I was just like, did I get the job? Like, do they want me to direct this film? And I called my reps, and they're like, no, I'm sure, it's going to be a process. And it was like immediately, they're like,
Wow.
I don't know what I said, what I did in the meeting, but apparently I sold them, and they're like, this is the guy for it. And
Wow.
even one of the producers who, sort of like the money guy, he was like, I'm not sold on this dude, but okay, if this is what the team wants, this is what the team will get. And he told me that, this is maybe like a couple weeks into shooting. He's like, I didn't want to hire you. And after, watching you and seeing the process, he's like, I'm blown away by kind of what you brought to the project.
Wow.
So I felt really good about that. It's like I sold the people in the room, but I also kind of like sold the detractors, So yeah, it came across my desk. I read it, and then I ultimately rewrote kind of the script. I did a draft of it. I did notes and then a draft, and that ultimately became the script that we shot. And yeah.
Did you have anything crazy happen along the way of shooting this?
Oh my God, yes. Yes, there's all kinds of crazy shit.
Like what?
Like, weather. We were shooting outside in Vancouver, and we had long days, like a full day of work. You know what a full day of work is now. And it's light dependent because you're exterior. And then suddenly a storm blows in, and you're like, we got to get this whole, like 5 pages or with 6 pages
In half an hour.
in about 3 hours. And we have
God.
we have to move impossible stuff. And there were days where, like, for example, something wasn't built that was supposed to be there. And I'm just like, I got 1,000.
Aren't you so stressed out?
I got 1,000 fires to put out. Like, and I'm like, dude, we're losing time. We can't stand here. Like, are we going to work? If we're going to fucking work, let's get to work. Also, like our shoot days went from 30 to 25, or maybe it was like 31 or something like that. But we lost multiple days of shooting. So I had to like condense things and do that sort of on the fly. So it was extremely, extremely challenging. Yeah, there was a lot of shit popped up, like constantly. Yeah, but we got it done.
Would you do it again?
Absolutely. Like at those environments, I am they're stressful, but I could juggle. Like I'm very good at multitasking. And kind of stepping back and seeing the macro and understanding, all right, this may be an issue, but we need to do this. Here's the order, here's the order of operations. Like, let's get this fucking done, that done, and that done. And we don't need that piece. Or maybe we can pick it up later and do like a little insert or some shit. Find solutions. Like that's one of the key skill sets you need to develop as a director, producer, writer, whatever, is like being able to sort of be nimble and when things come your way, find a way, find your way around it. So super challenging, but I loved it. It was never too much.
What's your skincare routine?
My skincare routine, it's sporadic.
Be honest.
No, I'm totally. I'll be.
Do you get Botox and stuff?
Absolutely not.
How do you look like that though?
Tequila preserves the skin.
I don't believe you.
No, I literally, I've never had Botox in my life.
What do you do though?
Facials.
You're like your hair is like this and your face is like this.
The only thing I do is occasionally I'll do like a clay mask.
Okay.
Like
what
maybe,
kind of clay? I need to get some of this clay.
Aesop makes this like geranium clay mask. I think it is. So I love that. And they also have a scrub, which when I remember to wash my face, I'll do that. And then the moisturizer I use is by Sisley. It's all all year, all day or something like. I forget the name.
Okay, you're gonna take some photos of it and send.
Oh yeah, I'll send it to you. And for body care, there's only one option. But I will say, it was funny that, Joel was smelling it last time, and it smells really good.
It's good, right?
Yeah, yeah. Do you see this beautiful skin? This is only a direct result of Chandra Beauty. I used to be a monster before I used your products. I had like lizard skin. And then I put this on and ta-da. But it really does, honestly.
It's great, right?
Oh my God, it smells so good. It does.
Do you think success makes people happier?
No.
No?
No. It can. Money could make you happier, but it doesn't mean, like, you don't find happiness in external things. No one does. You might think you can or will. I've literally met billionaires.
Yeah.
I have a number of friends who are very wealthy. They're not always the happiest people. The happiest people have family. They have a circle, and they're able to be content. Like, you can always like fight for things and try to attain things, certain benchmarks or certain bank account number or a certain car or whatever it is, but that's not what gives you happiness. And I think I knew that from a very young age, and I think that's one of the things that's allowed me to be cool with like it all, because it is all kind of madness.
Yeah.
My family, I have a wonderful family, like a beautiful family, and they've done everything for me, and they've always been there for me. And knowing that I had that foundation, all the other shit is nice, but it's not like my time with them is precious.
Yeah.
My time with the people I love is precious. Our health is precious. So yeah, it doesn't come from outside.
So you think having that
from here.
perspective keeps you happy? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah. And like I said, like getting $1 million in your bank account is pretty cool,
Nice.
but it's empty if you're not filled.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
What drives you now, today, since before it was helping your family? Is it still that? What drives
I
you
think what
today?
drives me now is like now I can really kind of dive into artistry and expression. Like I think there is this untold story that's dying to come out in various forms, like cinematic forms. I think I think there's a lot of like really fun thing, like cool shit I'm very excited about in terms of like just this business and creating things. I just bought like an office space, like a commercial space, and I'm remodeling that, and that's going to be like my little creative hub where I do my work. I already called it the lab, and it's like there's nothing there.
You write, direct, produce, and you're gonna write yourself your Oscar-winning performance.
Yeah, we'll see. Yeah.
Let's manifest that.
Yeah, let's manifest
Jay.
it. Let's manifest it. Maybe there is a place in the future for me writing my own material, but we'll see. I mean, it has to be like organic. You know what I mean? It has to just like come
I think
from
you're going to
something.
write something and then you're going to get nominated for an Oscar and bam.
I like it.
That's what we're manifesting.
Manifest that. Put that into the ether.
Yes.
And then someday we'll like pull it back down to reality, and I'll exist in that world that you've created for me, by the way. Thank you very much. If it doesn't happen, I'm going to be very pissed off at you and only you.
If your younger self met you today, what would he say?
You made it past all of this stuff. I think like my younger self would not know the person before him. And that's a good thing. Yeah. I didn't know that like this version of me was possible.
Wow.
And not that I'm like done and, I'm perfect or life's perfect or I don't have my own problems or issues to sort of like fight with and get over and overcome. But it's the process, it's the journey, and I didn't give up, and I still kind of maintain and was good to people. So, yeah, I think I'd be happy.
Bam.
There it is.
Okay, we're gonna play a game.
Okay.
I'm so excited about the
Tic-tac-toe?
games.
Chess?
No. It's a game that I invented,
Oh, shit.
but you're gonna be great at this game, okay?
Yeah.
The game is called Producer.
Okay.
It's a game that Joel and I invented this game, and Joel and I play it when we're like out walking the dogs. And it's basically we will play it, and it actually, when we play this game, we actually come up with really creative, like good ideas, and we're like,
Yeah.
actually, that is a really
You're
good.
like, we should take this further.
actually- yeah, we should
This is something.
Exactly. So you have 60 seconds.
Okay.
The game is called Producer.
Yeah.
You're the producer.
Yeah.
And you have 60 seconds to create the best movie ever. The reward is you get $10 million budget for your movie. The financier gives you $10 million if you give me one director, one writer, 5 actors, and a storyline in 60 seconds.
Okay.
Okay?
Oh, wait. What do I need? Jesus Christ. This is so stressful. This is actually really bad. This is really hard. This is extremely hard. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
I guess.
Okay, but keep an eye on the
This
time
is
here.
so stressful. Now I'm stressed. Like, this is my list of fears was like, this is the top of it. I'm so scared right now.
And it starts in
come up with
3,
this.
2, 1, go.
All right. Director is Paul Thomas Anderson. The writer is Jay Hernandez. Funny enough. The actors, Daniel Day-Lewis. Oh my God, I'm blanking on everyone's name. Joel Kinnaman. Fuck it, he's on board. I sold him the pitch.
If you don't put me in your fucking movie, Jay.
Callie's gonna be in it. Wait, I'm only on actors right now. Who else do I need?
You have 30 seconds left. You need
all right,
two
fuck
more
it.
actors. 2 more actors.
Jesus Christ.
Jay,
Matt
come
Damon.
on.
Matt Damon.
Okay, one more.
Matt
Fast.
Damon.
Fast.
This is so stressful.
Go to the storyline.
Oh my God.
Storyline.
Storyline is
10 seconds.
it's a heist movie. There's a bank that just got robbed, and Matt Damon's driving the car, and he causes a car accident, and 10 people are surrounded. They're witnesses, and the 10 people
You're done.
Fuck. It was going to be like a kind of a modus operandi.
Finish it.
No, I can't. No. The pressure's not there. And
Unfortunately.
Actually, I didn't even say, like, I don't want to greenlight this movie. I'm pissed off at how underdeveloped it was.
Okay,
Like
sorry.
now, like, do you smell stress coming from me? Fuck. Okay. Is that it? Are we
Yeah,
done?
take a few deep breaths with the
Oh my
oil,
God.
Jay.
Censor myself. Calm. Okay.
This actually
We're
has
good.
the best scent ever.
It does. That was really hard.
Do you know what we're doing now?
I have no idea.
It's time for rapid fire.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you ready?
All right,
It
I'm
means
ready.
You need to sit a little closer.
I'm gonna make up for the lack of like expertise on the last one.
Okay.
This is gonna be good.
This is gonna be
Be
good,
ready
Jay.
for it.
You
Yes.
ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Favorite movie?
There Will Be Blood.
Worst movie ever made?
Brad, I think it's called. It's like a BMX movie. Like, yeah, terrible.
Favorite actor?
Maybe Daniel Day-Lewis. Yeah.
Favorite director?
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Dinner with anyone, dead or alive?
Albert Einstein. Why not?
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Most embarrassing moment?
Trying to pitch you things in under 60 minutes with the director, writer, cast, and come up with a goddamn movie in 60 seconds? Are you kidding me? None of Hollywood can do this.
Follow your heart or your logic?
Logic.
Really?
Yeah.
Cheat or be cheated on?
Be cheated on.
Lie to protect someone or tell the truth and hurt them?
Tell the truth and hurt them, for sure.
Never argue or have insane chemistry?
Insane chemistry.
Cats or dogs?
That's tough.
It's not tough.
Dogs.
You're sitting in the room with
I
your
love
dog.
cats, though. I am a man who loves cats. I love cats. I
Really?
do, yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Never have sex again? Or every day for the rest of your life?
It's already painful just thinking about it. So never have sex again, I guess. Yeah.
Comfort zone or risk everything?
Risk everything.
Be feared or be loved?
Ooh, maybe loved. Yeah, I'll take loved.
Speak your truth or keep the peace.
Speak my truth.
Completely alone or surrounded by the wrong people.
Completely alone.
Win an Oscar or have a fulfilled life.
Fulfilled life.
Be right or be happy.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I like to be happy, but I am right all the time.
I'm right too, Jay.
That's why we often agree.
I know.
That's why we get along.
Exactly. We're right together.
Yes, yes, we can both be right.
Read minds or be invisible.
Read minds.
Who's more chaotic, me or Joe?
You.
Who's more reliable, me or Joe?
You.
Thank you.
He's so bad.
Superhero or supervillain?
Superhero.
Be deeply understood or widely admired?
Whew. And no one spends the time to deeply understand anybody, so I'll take widely admired, you know?
And we'll end on that. Let's all admire Jay.
That's right. That's right. Bravo.
Thank you, Jay.
Thank you so
made
much,
it. This is so much fun.